I'm live. Yeah, I know. I said that's why I said when you're ready. Should let you copy link. So doom scrolling only a little bit. I try not to indulge too much. That's how goody two shoes people like myself wind up believing somebody when they say that the rapture is upon us. You guys hear about that? Some random dude decided that he was going to try to convince the masses that according, by the way, this is not the first time this has happened, but according to his calculations and his depictions of the scripture, the rapture is upon us. And people are going to start disappearing. I believe I've had this happen, this particular fear-mongering situation happen 3 times in my life. As a millennial, like, not to toot my own horn, but millennial, no, that only happened once. The rapture. He took Tylenol as a child. Fucking. No. It's not when you take Tylenol as a child. It's when your mother takes Tylenol when you're in her womb. Apparently, that makes you autistic. I don't know. This is just what the resident president says is relevant. All right. So, we got 18. Fuck it. We're going to do it right now. Did I send that to you? I didn't send it to you? Oh, no. All right, guys. Give me a second. I got to go do... Ah, shit. Oh, this is ridiculous. Hold on. Here we are. So, let me know when it finally uploads to your shit. Okay, so we have some updates when it comes to our animals here, okay? For those who are worried about Charlotte, guess who came out of her den? Look at that. Yeah, they left because I temporarily left. That was my bad, guys. I'm trying to get my shit together, and I fucking finished tonight's poem like I was supposed to. Kind of. Except here's the problem. I forgot to fucking download it from CapCut and send it to my wife via Messenger, which is how I tend to share it so that we can get started on that nonsense. Has it finally hit your phone yet, honey?
How's Alf doing today?
Hey, Al, how you doing after your little gravity... gravity conundrum? No. Oliver, no. Absolutely not. We're going to be dealing with roaches first, not dogs. Not dogs. So these are dubia roaches. We got tons of them. Okay, well, you're alive. You just don't want to act like it. Thank you for the heart failure. These are a feeder species of roach that is typically found. Oh, I forgot to share onto Facebook. What? Why? By the way, the thumbnail for this is just terrible. I told them to create a leech, and they definitely disappointed. I was supposed to go and face down a leech with a sword, and they're just like, you know what? We're just going to give you a worm with teeth. Very visible teeth. It's Logan Hansen. How's it going, guys? Look at these guys. I need to try to share it to Facebook if I can. Come on. Oh my god, this tablet makes me want to pull my hair out. Makes me want to just throw it. Come on. Let's go. In any case, while we're waiting for this to upload, when raising animals to feed to your other animals, it's always good to go for something that you can potentially sell in the future, which I really need to get going on. Because every day we're not selling, we're losing profit. Sort of. Kind of. Because these cost money to raise and to keep. As you can see, we have one that is a fresh molt right there. That is going to be an adult female. These guys eat fish flakes. Are you alive? You are. Okay. So far, the one animal that we have that loves these above all others is Little Bitch. Little Bitch is our Lasiodora parahabana tarantula. She is a thick girl. And I have her on camera just absolutely annihilating one of these roaches. I need to go and share that. Edit, share it. The males have wings. The females do not. The females tend to have a thicker, shinier body, thicker, shinier exoskeleton. The males tend to, just have wings. The babies, the juveniles, which you can see one right here. This little monster. It's gray with some patterning. Oh yeah, they are. Ah! Well, he lived a nice long life. All of these flatter little bastards that you see right here, those are actually exoskeletons that have been molted out of. Hold on. No, hey, no, no.
What?
The cat's trying to get into the freaking roach container. All right. Now, a boss. Silly kitty. Yeah, silly kitty. Roaches are for lizards and freaking tarantulas, not kitty cats. That's how you get an infestation. Why was there liquid on that lid?
I had the water sitting on it for a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. So we go over here. Tarantula Collective. YouTube. Can't do
What? On the ground turn. No, no.
And fresh chili packets, which the driver explicitly denied packing.
Okay, so
I try to be as specific as I can when I take a declaration to avoid the penalty. We don't want to, charge people for something they don't know how to.
okay, hold on.
At the end of the day, they're responsible for whatever they have, and bringing a large body of a lot, even if it's for some fruit.
On this occasion, the fruit will be confiscated, and officers will have little choice but to issue a fine.
All right, there we go.
Que señor mire todo,
And it is shared. Has that finally come through yet? Are you serious? Let me see if I can at least access it on here. How many people? We got 7 people. Alright, hold on. Come on.
Once the van is repacked, you'll be free to go.
It absolutely will not. Fuck. Why is it not sent yet? Oh my god. I'm about ready to snap this thing in half. Holy cow. I did not click on that.
She claims she's gone to Dallas to go shopping. But the next round, detected an object into the door of the car, shaped by
Okay, that's fun. Piece of shit technology. Alright, in the meantime, hey, the Tangled Cannon. Warning, I'm venomous colors. Oh, God.
American citizens to buy the ice for them and then smuggle them south.
Alright.
From the X-ray machine, officers suspect this package will contain a fire.
Hold on. Give me that.
A third package also contains cash.
It's time to cull
$160,000.
more roaches again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we not? Nothing should be pulling that cage out. Okay. Oh, we got 9 likes! It still hasn't shown up on your shit. Come on. All right. We're doing this again. Awesome. Would not recommend. All right. Now that we have got it shared, what we're going to do is we are going to watch the poem before we lose more people on here. I'm going to turn it all the way up.
One chose to postulate whether I could create a great poem and educate those who participate. As I incorporate rhymes with facts, I'm going to iterate. Facts about an animal I've no doubt freaks most of you out, as it remains devout to attaching to some catching waves or hatching plans to hike, or some wait to be latching. I'm here to teach. Each of you will beseech what I preach about the leech. With over 650 species of these creatures that cause various degrees of unease, it's a breeze finding some to appease curiosities. Even in my state, these creatures looking to masticate on animals who rarely contemplate whether they lay in wait, satiate their hungers we hate. They suction too, prey who they view as food, and pursue blood through wounds imbued with teeth that puncture rather than chew. With an anticoagulant, they prevent clotting meant to become evident, so blood vents while they become content on nutrients lent by prey that may not display dismay when they play to take blood away. And not all leeches are sought in waters we've got, as some sort of trot, and can have victims caught in spots where it's muggy and hot. These creatures are inclined to keep their behinds in climates more aligned with tropical designs, and can find prey with heat sensors assigned by some force that thought it fine to give these malign species this kind of asinine power that puts prey in a bind. It's as if one stared into a nightmare and dared to prepare living despair they shouldn't share in a lab somewhere, and amidst their abuse let some loose to induce fear for some use one can't deduce. There'd be no excuse for the chaos introduced. Oh, some tropical oasis sounds like bliss, till this business makes you feel remiss, as leeches persist in trying to give you a kiss you'll for sure resist.
Ha! There it is. So, we have not a heck of a whole lot of time here. We have an unreal amount of leeches to choose from when it comes to talking about some of them. Here in the Pacific Northwest, one of the most common leeches found are turtle leeches. We have leeches in rivers, we have leeches in ponds, we have leeches everywhere. They just don't necessarily go and interact with people. And I hope you're happy, Alf. I hope that suited you nicely, because Alf's the one that wanted to have a poem about leeches. Hey, Max! Let's see here. Land leeches. Let's go into that, shall we? Land leeches are blood-sucking parasites native to tropical and subtropical regions of the Indo-Pacific, including Australia, India, and Japan. They are annelid worms with 3 jaws and sharp teeth that make a Y-shaped incision on their host's flesh. Their saliva contains anesthetics and blood vessel dilators. Land leeches can sense heat from mammals several feet away and anchor themselves to leaves to wait for prey. They can also drop from trees onto unsuspecting victims. Land leeches can drink blood for up to 10 minutes, swelling to over 10 times their size. After a large meal, they may not eat again for months. If a land leech attaches to your skin, remove it immediately and disinfect the area with alcohol or salt. Apply pressure to draw blood and wash with water to reduce swelling and itching. There are 60 known species of land leeches, with 50 belonging to the Hemidipsidae family. The Indian leech and the Japanese mountain leech are well-known examples. Some researchers believe land leeches may have evolved the ability to jump to reach the ground from elevated positions or to jump directly onto hosts. A relative nightmare. You just got here! Alright, Max, have a good night. Leeches are everywhere. They are not necessarily something that is designated for just one country. They are pretty much global. They do use them as fish bait, which, I mean, that's a given. If you're going to have it out in the open water, it's going to be bait for something. It's going to be food for something, especially when it looks like a giant menacing worm. In any case, yeah, there we go. Leeches, you're welcome, Alf. I think I scared away the majority of the viewership with the leech poem. What can I say except you're welcome? Some for saying some creepy shit. Now, next up, we got to go and take care of some more of these roaches. We've been slowly culling these orange head roaches for months now, primarily going after the adults. However, because of the majestic... Oh, heck no. I mean, new is not the worst thing to rhyme with, because there's new, view, hue, stew, askew, pay-per-view, NICU, voodoo, hoodoo, you do. Oh, Urdu. But none of these, not sure. I don't think you should be unsure, as it were, when it comes to the person whose ass stirred. That I can infer that was me, as it were. All right. Go. Now, give them a little spritz, give them a little water, put them back down. Tomorrow we'll take out the other plastic. We'll cull some more. Eventually we're just going to start scooping the dirt and putting it in bags and putting that in freezers. Because these particular roaches are not ones that I recommend anybody keep for feeders. It's sugar daddy eaters! Now, we have placed that order. Our main man has not gotten back to us. However, he is probably the most respectable, responsible individual you will ever find when it comes to our local pet trade. I mean, maybe, just maybe, Tropical Hut might be neck and neck with him when it comes to responsibility, especially when it comes to the rats that they breed for those in need. However, he did the tactical strike on the like button hit. I don't know. For those that don't know, freaking Durs has supplied. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. Has supplied us with a fucking. We're gonna call it a fuck ton of funding. Over the course of this last year, I'm pretty sure he's put down approximately $400 on this group alone. There are others who have also contributed to the success of this group, and I am currently window shopping 4 cages because that is one of the things that I promised our money would go to. So hold on. Hold the phone, okay? Now, tonight is not a workout night. It is, as I stated, a day of rest.
Redeem Google Play points and score limited edition merch. Go reward yourself. Go play.
I love flying Hawaiian. And now that they've joined Alaska, I can fly nonstop from Seattle to Tokyo. And nonstop from Seattle to Tokyo. Nonstop from Seattle to Tokyo. Nonstop from Seattle to Tokyo.
Boom.
Boom, what?
Posting that right there. I have a live. I have to live vicariously through you with the spiders because my wife will let me get another one. Why won't she let you get another one? Listen, if she lets you get kittens with murder mittens, then she should be open for you submitting.
He's got kittens with murder men?
I'm pretty sure there's you definitely have cats. Right, you got cats? Pretty sure. I would be shocked. Shocked, I say.
Still need to figure out tomorrow's dinner.
I can't get mine to free handle a widow or fiddleback. Well, of course you can, because you're crazy for doing that.
Fiddleback.
Freaking brown recluse.
Oh, when I think of fiddleback, I think of a fiddleback fern. I think those are actually fiddleneck ferns.
Okay.
Well, boy, you know, my name's air conditioner on, so.
No, you can turn it off. Oh, I am on all messages. Alright, so up next we have our Monocentrobus balfouri and the fall trap that we set up inside their cage for prey items that have been going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Alf says Miss Critter cameo.
Brownie.
Alright, here we go. The fall trap that I created is working so well. Look at all of those baby crickets. All right, so we go and we take these over and we let them go into our actual critter keeper that houses just an already ridiculous sum of crickets.
A traveler's been found with a container of protein powder stuffed with pills. Severe. The suspect is
Yeah, I was thinking about going and getting us one of those cargo nets that you'd hang above your room and just put that over the spider area. Because of the fact that the kittens are constantly trying to get into stuff. Especially when we get these baby spiders, honey. We've got to find a way to keep the gosh darn cats out of it.
The load contains 34 pallets of boxes. So a mobile X-ray machine is brought in this field.
All right.
The first two boxes are clean.
Yeah, that's why we have her in an area that the cats can't climb up and get on top of the cage. Oh shit, no we don't. The Balfouri.
No, that's why we have stuff on top of her cage that they can't get on.
We've got to find out a better way to do this. What we need is that fucking drone. They have a drone that you can get for your house. You fly that sucker around from wherever you're at, and you can pester the shit out of your animals until they leave. Look at that. At least she's not in a stress curl right now. She is just laying. That abdomen looks so much bigger on camera than it does in real life. Like, I wish it looked like that in real life. That size on camera screams Bevis. That she's getting bigger. But in real life, when you look at it, you're just like, eh. She is still also kind of small. Her leg span only barely outmatches the male. Generally speaking, they are much larger than that. So she might have one molt left. She still has that young spooter look to her. Now this critter right here that we have, that is our male Monocentropas balfouri, Larry. Larry is one of 3 brothers that survived. The other 2 died of old age. Like 2 years ago, I think, was the last one that died. So Larry is 7 years old, which is probably 3 years older than most. How's it going, Preston? Killing any jumpers that come in. Jumping spiders are so important when it comes to like keeping other bugs and other spiders out of your home. Hey, Mimi! Jumping spiders are spider killers. It's like having a king snake on your property to take care of the rattlesnakes that you don't want. King snakes will eat rattlesnakes. They'll eat gopher snakes. They'll eat rats. They'll eat mice. They're just really good to have around. And guess what? Jumping spiders.
Freaky looking. Oh, no, that's...
What was that?
I have no idea.
She literally just went freaky, freaky.
Freaky, freaky.
Freaky, freaky? You just said freaky, freaky? That's what that was?
Like a freaky, freaky.
Oh my lord. Why have I been rubbing between my toes with dirty ass hands?
With possible hairs on it.
Oh, fuck. Well, we haven't dealt with those tarantulas yet. So these are a couple of tarantulas that can actually thrive in conditions where most tarantulas would be cannibalizing each other. Monocentropas balfouri are one of the only species out there that can cohabitate, that can colonize. The female won't likely eat the male won't likely eat the female. Hell, the male won't even take care of the bum leg he's got. And the only reason I don't take care of it is because I don't feel like I have the medical prowess to remove that leg and potentially, not reduce his life sentence. My back is killing me today. Alf, you are... Is that a joke that you are single-handedly holding up this group right now? Alf, your quips have not been that great. Unless he's being serious. Normally, the laughing face is where he is making fun of holding the group up. His thumb was dislocated. No. Yeah, I know you fell. Ooh. That's how I nearly broke my leg. I think it was 2 years ago. Is I fell down the stairs and my foot stopped on one step and my body kept going and I almost broke my leg. I thought I did. But I think didn't they say it was something having to do with the tendon or something like that? Because there was a loud pop. Ugh. Blah.
I gave you crutches that were way too big.
Yeah, that was god awful. That is a camera. By the way, for those that have been worried about her, guess who finally came out of her den? The Charlotte came out. My knees are just fine. Motherfucker. Okay, that right there is my skin condition. Fuck off. What?
Where did they complain about your knee?
You not see where Alf said?
I fell in a dislocation.
Critter's back is sore because I kept him bent over too long. You should see his knees. Are you on all messages? Sure is.
Here it is.
Dicks. Shut the fuck up, Al. Alright, so this cage belongs to our green bottle blue female. She is definitely feeling the aster. I'm pretty sure the cats have been roaming around up there. Damn it. So I had it right. I just didn't turn on the light. No. There she is. Look at that booty. She's acting like a heavy webbing tarantula. Now you can really get a look at the different behavioral traits of this tarantula. Now, these tarantulas sometimes prefer to be arboreal. Other times they like to be terrestrial, like she is right now. Arboreal means up in a tree. Terrestrial means on the ground. Fossorial means under the ground for most of its life. I need to put some oil on my prosthetic. The fact that you wear a prosthetic makes the fact that you were up in the rafters of your barn even that much more impressive. You know that. You know that, right, Durs?
Is it bad? I wasn't reading the comments. I heard what you said, and my mind went to, I was talking.
One of the tarantulas I don't have. They're worth it. They definitely are. Raising them, when they're a sling is definitely a plus because they have what I like to call tiger stripes. And watching them slowly evolve out of that. Well, now that booty looks big. By the way, she does have adult crickets. I'm looking over at Glorm right now. She's dabbing her booty all over the cage. Despite the fact that I have cleared out at least 6 adult crickets, she had 3 sitting in there while I was doing my shit. So she got plenty of food. I am so happy that she is healthy and thriving. We've got 2 more juvenile, well, not even juvenile, sling Balfouri that we are getting. We are getting the what is that? the blue one.
Cobalt blue?
The cobalt blue, and then we were getting a mystery tarantula. We're getting 2 medium-sized cages.
And the
Thank
cobalt
you. I
blue.
made it myself. My either the shirt is shrinking or my getting out of hand here because it's just about showing the tum-tum. This used to fit. I'm not getting wider, by the way, before anybody suggests that. I actually dropped back down to 156 here recently, so I am losing weight. No OBT. No OBT
It costs
yet.
a little bit more. That's why we went with the cobalt.
Yeah, we're going with the cobalt. Maybe next time we'll go with the OBT.
Well, if
We'll
anyone
see.
wants to donate some money, we'll get one.
If you want to donate $60, we'll get the OBT. But any money that we currently have, because we're gonna have 50 left over from that. We have 180 some that we just got in from YouTube. We're gonna combine those two, and we're going to be putting it toward that 6-foot cage for little guy. So we have plans. We just need to take our minds and implement said plans. Huh? I need to buy my own tarantulas. Well, I guess. Focus on green bottle blues if you are in the United States. I think our guy at PNW Arachnids can ship over state lines.
Yep.
He's our go-to. The only difference is we get to go and meet up with him outside of a Home Depot in their parking lot. All right? That shit is so fantastic. Oliver, no! There you go. I want coffee.
I want ice cream.
Wait a minute, Durs. Last time you had coffee on one of my lives, you fell asleep, buddy. Are you sure that's a good idea? Yeah, drink some coffee and pass the fuck out. Again? Actually, I think the last time he... Are you trying to breed? Shut up. No! No. I'm trying to look at tarantula behavior.
He's like, Dad.
The male was trying to get busy. Maybe that's coffee is always a good idea. Caffeine doesn't seem to be affecting me as much, which is a good thing. I managed to walk 13 miles today. Oh my god, today was a fucking crazy show. But luckily our team on hand at the facility knows how to handle these situations. I'm asking any and all viewers here tonight to please refrain from throwing your lithium batteries in the garbage. Because sometimes they slip by us and they wind up in the trailers heading out. And in the midst of transit, things start smoking because the batteries wound up getting punctured and the lithium plus the oxygen, well, it just doesn't mix well. Or it does, depending on how you like it. Today, we had ourselves what I like to call a little Ghost Rider incident. Somebody said, hey, the trailer's smoking. So we had to go through the process of assessing where the heat spot was. Hold on. Where the heat spot was inside the trailer. How we were going to handle it. And go about the process of reducing the overall hot spot before we go and pull everything out of the trailer. The company that technically owns the trailer is starting to get tired of our, how would you call that? unique ways of handling situations that involve kind of recreationally changing the overall function and appearance of their trailers in such a manner that makes their individuals go, you owe us a lot of money. Stop throwing batteries in the garbage. Jesus. All right, now we're going to be very careful. Good. Alf. I'm a soldier. I can't be stopped. Lithium, did they take down your post?
I didn't see it.
All I see is lithium with the asterisk next to it. Alf, you try and you luck. You're going to get yourself in a load of fucking trouble. All right. I'm trying to get it so that we can see this little gal a little bit better because we hardly ever get to see her outside of her den. There, you have been spanked, Alf. I don't know why you wanted it.
Really?
Oh, Preston, don't help him. Don't help him. Look at her. Yeah, we're lucky that one didn't blow up. I swear to God, Mimi, shut the fuck up. Charlotte is beautiful and you should sell her to me. I was actually kind of worried for a while because her booty has kind of got that slender tarantula booty appearance to it. Made me very nervous, but she seems to be doing all right. She'll eat like one cricket a month, so I think she is an adult female. Yeah, she's finally coming out of her shell. What I think I'm going to do this weekend is go and find one of our Tupperware containers that I can melt into a new shape and give her a subterranean hide over here that's going to be a little bit more natural in appearance than this tube we have sitting here. And Preston, I'm not going to sell one of our most expensive tarantulas to you. I might breed her going into the future, but I'm not going to sell her to you. All right.
Female drivers are less likely to be stopped. A canine specially trained to look for cash is brought in to investigate further. If it smells any traces of money, it will alert by jumping up and down. One of his handcuffed and taken inside for questioning. As soon as we confirm that it's a letter, we secure the individual and make sure that they get patted down to officer safety, make sure that there's no weapons on. Officers were tipped off that cash was hidden in the entryway, so they zeroed in their search on that area.
There we go. I'd never sell. Yeah, but the problem is she's not like overly feeding right now. And I'm worried. I need to see if I can get her up onto something, make sure she hasn't damaged her fangs or something, which is a big concern. Generally speaking, a lot of people shy away from using mesh screen top cages because tarantulas have a habit of climbing up and trying to pry at the cages with their fangs to escape. Now, she hasn't been big on trying to escape in quite some time, but it's still, because of the fact that she is not eating as much, makes me a little nervous. There we go. All right. Next, we have this critter right here. I'm hoping, because we had this sitting above her cage, I'm hoping that we caught her movements. We can assess whether she is moving in a stiff, unnatural manner or whether she is gliding somewhat gracefully across the ground. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Mimi. Oh, that one is still plump. All right, here we go. First of all, I'm going to go put some water so I don't get a headache. We also got to drop some crickets into the lizard cage. Where'd all the water go?
Love you too.
Get off of the table.
No. Oh, you. Oh, yeah, what the munchkins, new bud.
Huh. What are you up to? Look at that cat. You're so cute. My.
That's what's wrong.
What?
I'm out of vinegar.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta fill this up. Then we're gonna go and take care of the Theraphosa Lacidora scorpion.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It is strictly against the rules to work while traveling on a tourist visa. So they ramp up the pressure with more questions. So the consequences for someone that's
Some things were meant to be. All right. She here. Fucking petrified. Getting some of these teeth pulled out tomorrow, and I can't sleep. How about you, Mimi? I have to see a dentist too before our insurance runs out. I'm terrified of the dentist. So am I.
Dentists are evil.
I fucking hate dentists. Dentists. I hate dentists. Damn it. Fuck them. But it's just the idea of them looking in your mouth and going, you know, everything must go. I'm sorry, but closest thing I've ever had to tooth problems is when I start getting super sensitive teeth because I'm sucking oxygen through my teeth when the air is cold outside. Or when that rough patch of my tooth that I kind of chipped starts rubbing against my tongue too much. You know, it's like, I don't want a dentist telling me that the rest of my life is going to be dentures. A sarcastic. Good, that's staying healthy and staying hydrated. What I need to do is actually make an appointment with my company ordained optometrist so that I can get specs for work, because they require me to have what is that? Safety goggles. And right now I got to put safety goggles over my glasses. If you know anything about the way glasses work, especially in the wintertime when you are like coming out of the rain and going into a warm building, the whole fogging situation, double that by 2. Fuck no.
I heard you can put shaving cream over them to make them so they won't fog.
Wipe
it off and then wipe it off.
I was going to say, but then again, I can't see. Hey, Furkian. That is not what I was about to say. What I was about to say was going to make eyebrows raise because I read your name wrong at first. Now, let's do this. Thank you for the like, by the way. We might play the poem again. I think we now have more of our members here. So this is the Theraphos hypothesis. We're not going to spend much time on her because I don't want to stress her out more than she already is. She is a blimp, and we don't want to keep her feeling like she might not be in a safe environment. Something like that, Mimi. Something like that. When it comes to the Theraphos hypothesis, these tarantulas are tropical terrestrial, which means they like to live on or under the ground, and they want the ground to be moist, not wet.
Moist.
I have prescription safety sunglasses. Fuck yeah. I had somebody at work today say that he's been watching me. It was one of the customers, the frequent customers. He goes, I've been watching you for about a year now, walking all over this place. Are you losing weight? And I was like, yep. And he's like, well, you look like it. It's like, thanks. Now walking between 13 and 14 miles a day consistently. I'm moist, not wet. Don't worry, Preston. Somebody someday will change that for you.
How come that didn't pop up?
Oh, kitten, how could you?
That sounded wet, not moist. What?
Are you happy with yourself?
Oh, you know what?
My wife, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's see. Oh, I almost forgot. Freaking. Who said that?
Mimi said that.
Oh. Oh, Lord. Could be worse. Could have been Durs. Definitely could have been worse. I better slow down, let my body process. The last time that I chugged one of these all the way, I would not stop peeing all night long.
Okay, there.
Durs can pretty much say what he wants to.
Did you see his emojis
Yeah,
for the wet puss cat?
for the wet puss cat. You almost got my wife to say no word.
What, a wet pussy? Is that better?
Generally speaking, don't lie to the cop in the first place, especially when you're dealing with stuff that is potentially,
You do get caught still kicking it, I know.
yeah. He goes, I don't believe you anymore. I don't blame you. Go away. Oliver.
Like Pennington!
Oliver. Ah. All right. This is our Labrador Parabana female. Woo! She did not appreciate that tonight. Normally, she lets me pet her abdomen. Again, we did not see any urticating hairs being thrown. We did not see her turn around, try to bite me. We did not see a threat posture. She just darted away. She is a good girl. She is a very good girl when it comes to acting like a tarantula because she doesn't act like a tarantula. She's one of the most docile tarantulas I've ever had in captivity. All right, Durs, have a good night. Tomorrow is my Friday. We are going to be doing squats. So if you want to see me gripe and complain about only lifting 105 pounds.
Honey, if they want to see you griping and complaining, they'll come on any night.
Hey, just because I have electronic issues every night, you're fine. That is kind of a stress curl. Not quite an intense one, but she is reacting to all that I am doing in a way that is indicative of a stress response. That is such a good. She is so big. Where did she put that Romans back to being normal? Lordy. I bet she's going to eat another one this weekend. She's slamming those back. All right. Now, the beautiful thing about this container is that it has built-in legs. Now, it is made by Sterilite, all right? What we did is we got ourselves a soldering iron, and we went to work with the Sterilite container that is waterproof and airtight. And we started putting in ventilation, and we basically turned the container into a cage. Cage got too small. She was in a 10-gallon. That was not going to do anymore. Okay. All right. So, I did the math, and it turns out that overall, I work out 5 days a week, and freaking at work, I walk between 12 and 13 miles a day. Today was 13 and a half, burning 1,761 active calories. That's to be marked up on the 2,000 calories that I passively burned, making it 3,761 total calories. I have probably consumed roughly 2,400 calories. So we are in a deficit, a pretty decent deficit, but that diet needs a little bit of help. So that's what you're calling. Electronics are your friends. You know damn well that recently my electronics have been full-fledged assholes. Full-fledged assholes. Okay? Every time this week I have tried going live, something has gone awry. Something. Oh, God. I gotta make sure that these are actually on there tight, because if they're not, we're gonna have another issue again. From now on, we're not gonna be taking these off. We're gonna be leaving these on. I gotta find different weights to curl. I need to upgrade my phone. It's getting old. My phone is fucking new. It's just a piece of shit.
You've been abusing it so much.
I abuse it because the second we got it was garbage. It was absolute junk. It was having issues the very first time I turned it on. I remember I was getting frustrated with it in the car coming back from the store. First of all, when they tell you that they've got a great deal for a phone for like, what was it, $15, something like that? 20, what have you, and you go in, oh yeah, the phone's that price, but setting up the phone to use will land you like over $100. The whole point of jumping on the opportunity was that it was supposed to be priced out correctly.
It's also a cheap phone in general.
What kind of phone is it? Do you remember?
Samsung Galaxy cheap.
It's Samsung Galaxy cheap. Fucking, we got it because Duchess broke my last phone.
Well, that's not why. Remember, it wouldn't turn on.
It was broken.
The screen was, but that's...
Why do you think it wound up being that way?
Because you wouldn't quit bending it and try to punch it and mess with the internal stuff. Just like this one's probably having the same problem for that reason.
It was having these problems when we first bought it. You can't blame it on me if the phone already had the issues.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
It just wouldn't make sense. Love you.
Yes. And I love you too. Okay. The new iPhone 17 Pro. I want a phone that's got a camera so good it can zoom in on the moon. That was supposed to be my last phone. Was supposed to have this amazing camera on it.
Hey, you were happy with that phone.
Till I tried zooming in on the bird at work. It was nothing but blurry.
Maybe it was a blurry bird.
So this is our Asian forest scorpion. Clean. She needs to do what she's gonna do soon because I've got to fucking clean out her cage. I'm seeing mold deposits popping up more and more in this cage, and spot cleaning isn't gonna cut it. Like, she needs to fucking have babies. She needs to get that done and over with so that I can get on with what I need to do. Can't rush nature, pimp. Got to do something because these mold deposits, though they are localized on the surface, are getting more frequent in appearance and abundance. All right. Good Lord. She has emptied her water dish. There we go. All right, here we go. Look at that. Huh. That's interesting. There's a bit of iridescent line in the cage. Not iridescent, fluorescent. Miss Critter, look up B. Amelia. I think we already did that, didn't we? That's interesting.
Mexican red light.
Mexican red leg. Baby's coming. Woot woot. Unless something like that means babies are coming. Freaking fluorescent string. Did somebody pull her cord? Alright. Let's see, what time is it? We might end a little bit early. Oh. There was also a helicopter that was flying way too low today at work over the neighboring property. That was sketchy as fuck. Please don't make me pee a lot. I'm just really thirsty. I'm very sketched out now because the last time I drank this much water when I was thirsty, oh dear God. All right. So here. While I clean my room, I set the proper ambiance. So this right here is our Harpic deer polk ripes. Our little baby, potential bouncing boy. Not sure if he is an adult. I thought I saw tibial hooks on his forelimbs, but he's not acting like a standard male. He's not coming out trying to find a female. He's staying hidden. He's very reclusive, which is fine. Some tarantulas turn out to be more fossorial than terrestrial or arboreal. I'm thinking about, for the drier species, going and getting some of those bird houses that you can buy at Marshall's to give them something to crawl into or climb on. I think that the Balfouri would probably love that. But you can't do that when it comes to the tropical animals because of the fact that that wood will rot. Unfortunately. I mean, technically we could paint it over with some of that pet-friendly spackleting stuff that you do when you're... I don't know if it'd be worth it. Could you imagine making a little Lego house for these animals? Oh my God. Oh my God. The only problem with that is you got to make sure that there's not enough room over the Lego structure, because if the animal falls and strikes a sharp corner, heavens. Critter cult, bitches. Oh, you guys just wait until tomorrow. What? What? They don't know a damn thing. Look at that. That is Elasio Sazamai. It used to be called the Pteranopelmosazamai until the three guys decided to defy all of the notions that have been applied and changed the name of this little guy into something that I just cannot stand to eye. Where do you think you're going? You ain't gonna know nothing.
I know it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's my Friday. And that was mold. All right, when it comes to the species, you want to make sure that their environment is moist, not wet, but moist. Because if it's wet, you will induce mold growth. That's what's going to happen. Make sure you don't do that.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
Tomorrow's going to be crazy. All right. Now I don't have to clean out the litter, right? And you're gonna water tomorrow? Can't wait until we start getting rain.
Next week.
Not this week?
Like next week has Hey, tomorrow's supposed to be 74.
Oh God, that's gonna be such nice walking weather.
Which means that's going to take my window and plant it tomorrow.
Is the little market still? How's it doing? I need to go and post the video.
The Saturday market?
Yeah, the markets that we've been doing.
This weekend's last one.
For the Saturday market, in and of itself, this weekend's going to be the last Saturday market. However, there are other bazaars that are going on. The next weekend, my wife, her mom, and a bunch of other people are going to be doing a bazaar at a church called the St. Frederick's Church. It
has a liquor license.
It's a Catholic church that literally has a liquor license. Let that...
A beer garden or an alcohol garden.
They're literally... What? Whoa, hold up. Hold the fucking phone. I'm getting a picture in my head from this. All right, she just said that this Catholic church is going to have a beer garden.
Now you know why I'm like, holy fuck, they have.
Can you imagine nuns selling beer? I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing to imagine. Oh yeah, she is still selling her molds and items like that. I actually have a new advertisement up for that. I can share with you guys. But that'll have to be after I call it a day. So I'll share it onto the Discord. Wait, is Mimi on the Discord?
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. Hold the phone. Where's my tabla? My tabla? Because I think I can
You
send.
just had it in there for the pillow.
Hold on.
Oh, it's right there. You found it.
Hold on.
What?
I have an idea. But you got for this to work. Okay? Here we go.
What are you gonna play the commercial?
Actually, I could just do that. I really could just do that. Here, I'm going to do that. Here we go. This is the commercial that I set up for her shindig this weekend. was just fucking.
But still, what church has a so I can't get over that.
What?
Oliver is sucking on Laptop's face. Look at that. When I say something, so you had to stop reading.
No, it's so glitchy.
For what was provided an alleviation to agitations.
One more on
We
my phone?
help dispel anger that swells.
I know what I'm gonna do. You guys better have Facebook because that's the next thing that I can do.
My phone?
No. I said no. What I want is this thing to work. Like I said, I'm getting real tired of fucking dealing with electric work. Oh my God. Come on. Fuck it. I'm just gonna use your phone. This thing doesn't want to work, and I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of modern technology not wanting to fucking work like it's supposed to. There. All right, here we go.
You may want an array of gifts to display to dissuade dismay, and one you always say brightens your day. Well, this Saturday, come stray our way.
Are you kidding me?
Scappoose, where we'll introduce you.
Hold on.
What do you not forward?
Fucking stuff that's too close to the tarantula. Knock it off. You kids cannot be fucking around with this stuff. Okay.
To goods produced to induce joys let loose that will reduce the use of words plain profane. Items that can help obtain goals once ascertained as being chased in vain can be gained. If you dare to come stare at wares prepared to help impair despair, winged spinners that delight, appearing vibrant and bright in the sunlight as they spin just right, causing a shimmering sight to ignite. And if night brings fright, we just might have a nightlight.
That's one, honey, not the current one.
Feel all right. A shadow box is made to aid those afraid of shadows that cascade down halls or in rooms where they've laid. Perhaps you're looking to score gifts for one more inclined to adore, things more for a darker rapport. We've gifts here they might hold dear, gifts that may make some leer while we're outselling top-tier crafts we made appear for those near to revere. Resin scrolls created for those who've stated they've appreciated decor often indicated as being affiliated with things designated as unappreciated if not hated. As it were, maybe she has inferred that horror is more for her. Axolotls we sell may help dispel despair that befell on a friend you hope to compel to feel well for a spell.
Hold on.
We've We've also made octopi for a gal or guy, with an eye for the core to occupy space they try to tie together with a sublime aquatic species applied. If you quest to do your best at trying to confess your interest in one for whom you've obsessed, or simply want to decorate your nest, I suggest you be our guest.
And this is, I believe...
Do you need to acquire gifts to help retire angst that mires your desire to woo one you admire? We have creations that will spark elation during celebrations or help express appreciation for one alleviation to agitations. We help dispel anger that swells due to charger cords you can tell no longer charge well, as we sell charging pads that will quell charging woes that befell. These rad charging pads are great gifts for moms or dads, lasses or lads, as they're clad with the core we add. Axolotls displayed we've made can no dismay conveyed. Maybe aid in stopping a tirade laid by one you're afraid might not stay. And if you find it a chore to shop for those you adore who are more into darker lore, we've just a gift in store you can score. Gals and guys with ties some chastise because they realize they prize decor some decry implies your curiosities lie in the occult they eye as making things go awry. If you need a nightlight, set your sights on shadow boxes that might incite delight when fright aims to spite your ability to feel alright. Come spend time with your friends this weekend, finding gifts that tend to mend hearts life often offends. With various trends it sends. From 9 till 2, you can pursue gifts to help you get through to those life through an obstacle or two. At the Scappoose Farmers that you can get gifts that will offset fret met in those upset by news they get.
All right. That was the right one.
Sorry.
All right. It's already 10:04. Okay, let's finish this up. Okay, let's finish this up. Ha! Loud as heck. Yes, I run, if you haven't noticed, I run the public relations side of things. It's not my best poem, but I was so tired by the end of that particular day. I wrote it while we were out at the, what was that, Corn Roast Festival in Forest Grove.
That was bullshit. The bathroom.
The bathrooms in Forest Grove were in fact bullshit. Not gonna lie, they did not plan on having vendors there. They did not have plans on having human vendors there. They must have been expecting robots because almost all of the bathrooms are closed, and the bathroom porta potties that they did have were not specified as being open at the time.
And they had 2 for 2 festivals.
And they had 2 porta potties for 2 festivals that were going on at the same time. And I was having... So that... What?
Did you ever get a deal with that bottle?
Huh. Surprised it didn't blow up in the truck. No, I did not. Will I? Maybe this weekend. Because I'm not going back out there tonight. It is already too late. So this is our other Lasiosianosazamai. They are a smaller tropical terrestrial tarantula typically found in South America. Although, obviously, they can be found in Oregon if you own one as a pet. They are mildly venomous. Their venom is compared to that of a bee sting if you're not allergic to the bee. It is very localized, very itchy in the long run, but you will survive unless you get yourself a bacterial infection that causes...
Or a case of hives.
Well, I
I
said...
was trying to rhyme.
Oh, my God.
Jeez, that's your job.
Do you fucking mind?
No. I'm fine with it.
All right.
Hey, you were mean. You woke me up.
Excuse me? You were mean. You fell asleep. Huh?
It's the doctor's fault.
It is not the doctor's fault.
They prescribed the medicine.
You took the medicine knowing the consequences.
Then your dog woke me up twice.
It's also your fault for not closing the door.
I didn't know. I didn't realize it wasn't her all the way.
She's a stoner girl in a stoner world.
Grr.
Took some pain meds that acted brain dead.
Excuse me?
I said then acted. It's not like I said then acting. God.
Being mean.
I'm not being mean. You're being meanie. Meanie.
Alright. Blue cheese, mac and cheese for dinner tomorrow.
That is cruel and unusual punishment, and you know it.
Okay, that is a bit much for blue cheese, and I love blue.
Cannot wait to go to bed. I'm gonna sleep so hard tonight. Oh, sweet. You are gonna make a fine meal for my little lizard. Quit moving! You dastardly little shit. So all the crickets that did survive are huge, but there's only like, yeah. Of them. This meal is toast.
What kind of toast? French toast?
I don't understand. What is it about this? Is it the beetle that's running around the cage that's killing them? Like, this little freaking cricket habitat that we've got going on here is a complete and utter failure. Meanwhile, the cricket habitat that we didn't even mean to have work is thriving. Both the one that's in the Balfouri cage and come on, where did he go? There you are. Gosh darn it, quit it! You little fucker! Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill him. I should do it for feeding the lizard. Little, oh shit. There are more crickets than I thought. You knocked over your food, your water. Oh, I do not have the fucking patience for this shit. right back. Did anybody comment anything else? Yep, I killed the chat by getting frustrated again. Technology makes me so upset. And then when the cats get in the middle of it, it's like, come on. I'm trying to get stuff done, kitty cats. Ugh. Whew. It is just about sleepy by time. Oh, come on. So there are like 20 crickets left in this. I guess, didn't see them before. But there's only one baby cricket in this whole cage. We're failures when we try. Come on. But succeed when we don't. We have baby crickets in the house, just not in the cage that we want. Instead, they're in with the Balfouri, or they're in with the secondary critter keeper. All right. Have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. And as we are exiting out, get to say goodnight to our little girl.